Let's begin with the breaking news that's come in. The Delhi airport has refuted the reports of damage. Spokesperson of the Delhi International Airport has released a statement presenting the airport's version after a video of the collapse of the membrane shade went viral today. In the statement, it says, and I quote, "As part of the design's natural response to extreme conditions and to prevent excessive water retention, a section of the external tensile fabric of the T1 arrival forecourt adjusted under pressure, thereby aiding in water dispersal. There was no structural compromise or impact to other parts of the terminal." Remember, this statement comes after this particular video that you see on your screens went viral today after Delhi NCR experienced rainfall. My colleague Mohit Bhatt is joining us for more on this. Mohit, Delhi Airport now clarifying as to what we are seeing on our screens is just a natural response of what this particular structure was meant to do.
Well, yes, in fact, the statement has come in from Delhi Airport Limited, and they basically say that due to extreme rainfall, the city recorded 80 mm of rainfall, and as part of design's natural response to extreme condition and to prevent excessive water condition, a section of external tensile fabric at T1 forecourt adjusted under the pressure and thereby aiding in water, and it collapsed. There was no structural compromise or impact on other parts of the terminal. So clearly, with regard to these visuals we have played on our screen, this is the statement that is coming in from the Delhi airport authorities, and they also say swift action was taken by ground team to restore normal condition, ensuring safety and continuity of operations with minimal disruption. Remember, there was an alert coming in yesterday from the IMD which clearly stated that late night there will be severe thunderstorm, winds and rainfall predicted in Delhi NCR, and same happened, and due to that we saw that how in many parts of Delhi trees got uprooted, waterlogging was repeated from many parts of Delhi and NCR. In Minto Bridge area, which usually is the place where whenever rainfall happens, that the water gets accumulated over there and the road gets blocked. Similar scenes happened over there yesterday itself. So clearly, again, with short spell of rain, Delhi was reeling under waterlogging, and we also see politics being played on this issue.
Absolutely. Some clarification coming in from the Delhi airport. Priyank Tripathi also joins us for more on this. Priyank, this is, of course, anybody who sees this video might think this is a collapse, this is a damage, but it is completely in contrast to what was being thought. This is what that actual membrane shade is supposed to do: drain out the heavy water, drain out the extra water that comes onto it.
Yes, Alicia, the visuals are very scary, but what the experts have been suggesting to Times Network, that a panel of a team of IT engineers were roped in by the Ministry of Civil Aviation also, because of which we saw that these membrane structures were made. And the horrific visuals of last year where a driver lost his life when the heavy structure fell on him, it was very important to see that how this tragedy can be averted. Unfortunately, no person has been injured in this particular incident. But what the DIAL has also been talking about, that the city had recorded 80 mm rainfall and with a wind speed of 70 to 80 kilometers an hour. And this was 30 in the time span of 30 to 45 minutes, around 2 a.m. It was very important to be seen that how the rescue team finally managed to, save all these individuals. So what had happened, these membrane sheets were replaced with a heavy concrete structure, which could have been pushed and pulled down in this kind of extreme weather, where the wind speed was approximately 70 to 80 kilometers per hour. So we can say that a tragedy has been averted once the authorities finally woke up, and they have changed this kind of structure, which was a heavy structure, which took life of one person, which was certainly bad construction and bad kind of design which was operated initially. In this particular case, what DIAL has been suggesting, that there is no damage to the heavy structure which has come up. And this was at the T1 arrival forecourt, which is certainly being repaired. No casualty has been reported from this incident.
All right, Priyank and Mohit, I'll come back to you. Let's also tell our viewers how heavy rains last night caused significant damage to the newly designed membrane shade at the IGI Airport in Delhi. Remember, this design, which was made as part of a safety upgrade after a previous heavy structure collapse, and that's what Priyank was talking about, and it resulted in a fatality last year, has now collapsed. Visuals on your screen show how the membrane unable to handle the accumulated water, collapsed, sending a heavy splash of water down. Take a look at that.